Hello once again. We are still going on our blood level 4. We're doing pretty good if I say so myself. At the end of the last video we had a little discussion about being a good person. I ranted for 10 minutes about Laurence, so I don't have to do it in this video. We are getting near the end of our DLC experience, which means we're getting close to the end of this in general. Let's see here. That's a lot of money. I have some insight I'll use for it. That's fine. Dang, I got a lot of those too. All right, let's think here for a second. We have to go fight Laurence. It's going to be beast pellets and bolt paper. Man, I took some damage, I think. Or how did my health go down? So I'm going to purchase, I don't know, 10 of those. Damn. Everything gets so fucking expensive. And I'm just freestyling here. I don't know what's best. You know, I'm just trying to make sure I have some bolt paper. I use some insight, some my blood echoes. On the off chance this goes awful forever, I still have those 3 things to eat, which will give me insight for it. I have that, which is double. That's 18. That's 37. And I still have all of those to eat. I've barely been eating any. I have some things to sell. I can sell that. I got some clothing to sell. I don't think I ever sold the doll set even, or the crown, which is 35 for the crown. So we're doing good. We are doing good. Now, we have to go fight Laurence. Laurence is back in the beginning of the DLC. We need our hat. He's here. The Hunter's Nightmare, where it all started on the DLC. Now, in addition to all the crap I said I don't like about Laurence, I also don't like the boss run. It's one of the worst ones. Logarius boss run is pretty shitty, too, because it's far, and you have to go through that room with the blow dart guy. But this one just sucks. You know, I couldn't tell you which one's worse. Since I'm doing this right now, it's this one. I don't know overall. So, I want to go over how I get to Laurence. It's the same how we got into Laurence's boss room when we stole his wristwatch. So again, if you didn't watch the other episodes, or you didn't watch all of them, or you only found this one, or whatever, to fight Laurence you need to have this in your possession. You only get this by when you first go to the DLC, you go into Laurence's boss room and you steal this from him. On the other end of the world, that activates an elevator, and underneath that elevator is this. So now we have to come back over here with this to fight Laurence. If you don't have it, he won't trigger. There's nothing you can do. Besides, go get it. When we were here the first time, thinking ahead, we opened the gate. This is why. I want to start running about when I see that guy's chest. Like, I feel like I'm a second too late, but I'm going to run on this side of him. Sometimes you have to whoop whoop to dodge the bullet. Sometimes you don't. Just keep moving. You won't have stamina to continuously run. That's fine. Just keep moving because the guy is chasing you. Here, shooter guy on the other side. Beasts and fire. Run straight up the middle. Be ready to whoop whoop if need be. I go to this side of that. I wait for torch guy to just about get to the door and I start running again. Ideally, I want to be here right before it opens so I can run really close to that side of that guy, and exactly what happened there will happen every single time. So, this is the Laurence arena. It's the same arena you fought. I call her Lady Amelia. I was hesitating there for a second because I don't want you to think I said it wrong. I do it on purpose. Anyways, like I said with him, he's the cleric beast, but he's on fire. He has some different moves. Most things he does is going to one-shot you. You're going to get counterattack damage easily. Your visibility's not going to exist. You're really going to have to learn his moves and how to dodge them. Now, this is a boss almost as much... It's kind of hard to say. But do you remember in the orphan fight how a lot of what I was explaining was you can't really hit him outside of these small windows no matter what it looks like because he will instantly counter you? So will this guy. You're going to see me hit him once or twice, and if you're not too familiar with this, you're going to be thinking, why isn't he hitting him again? It's very similar to second phase Ludwig as well. You have to prioritize dodging and surviving. Otherwise, you know, if you hit him 4 times and get away with it, what's the point? Really, the idea in first phase is going to be to stay close to his back left. Watch for the backhand. Watch for a series of swipes that are called the 1, 2, 3. And they're called that because you have to dodge them like that. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's not immediately. And you'll see what I mean. And I'm going to try to consistently stay on his back left and dodge the 1, 2, 3 and hit him when I can. Once his health gets down a little bit, he's going to get some new attacks, one of which is going to be a fall over slam. You'll be on his back left, like where our camera is. He will spin around suddenly and fall on his belly. The idea by being on his back left is to strafe it. And when he lands, hit him in the legs 2 or 3 times and reset. It's not as easy as it sounds. There's some legendary Bloodborne players on YouTube that have some videos explaining that strategy and showing them execute that strategy, and it goes so well. And they make it look so easy. But we aren't those people. There's very few people that are those people. Maybe those people aren't even those people, whatever that means. I'm just making jokes. So we're going to try our best to employ that strat and survive the nonsense. But like I said, the visibility in this fight is going to suck, and hanging out on his back left is pretty impossible when he constantly does this. Yeah. And that's just first phase. Second phase is fairly more straightforward, but pretty fucking deadly. His legs are going to disappear, and he's going to be leaking lava out of his backside. He's going to shit and puke lava. He's going to have these insanely ridiculous, giant sweeping attacks. You're not going to be able to hit him more than once or twice. And there's some kind of magnetic shit going on here, because you're staying on the side you're supposed to be in second phase. He does this vomit attack that's pretty long, so you go to the side of him. Let's say this giant square is Laurence. We are on the side of him. His head is over there, and his leaking no-leg lava ass is over there. So you go, now's my chance, because he's spitting fire consistently that way. You go, bang, bang, but every hit, some reason, magnetically pulls you into the stream of fire. I'm not kidding. You have to be like, bang, bang. And that's all you're going to get. Maybe one more, but you are not going to sit here and hit him consistently, because for some reason, when you're locked on and doing that, it just pulls you towards his head. Don't ask me. So let's roll. Sounds fun. Let's fucking get it done. Boom. Oh, okay. So we're aiming to get on his back left. That's going to be a fire explosion. You can already see we're not in a great position. Aiming for back left. 1, 2, 3. See? Don't even get to hit him. Sometimes he gets confused. I recommend hitting him, but don't push it because you don't know what he's doing. That's kind of a strange one, but 1, 2, 3. Maybe sneak 1 if you're feeling frisky and you're comfortable. You can't do that because you're desperate. You have to do it with intention, and you have to know what you're doing to some degree. Not perfectly, but close. See, I probably could have hit him there. You might be thinking the same thing. Maybe I could have, but we do not push it in this fight. It's a fake 1, 2, 3. So we're just doing R1s here. There really isn't an opportunity to R1, L1 him, except for places like this when you recognize it. He tries to grab you. He jumps around. He backhands you. It is brutal. And you get caught. I dodged the attack, but he has a lingering AoE. So I knew I dodged it wrong. It may look like bullshit to you. It felt like bullshit to me, but that's the kind of shit that happens in this fight. There's really nothing you can do. And we go again, and we have to make that run again. Now, as usual, once you figure this stuff out, and you're feeling more comfortable, and you're getting hit less, and you're getting him further into the fight, you can consider using your beast pellets and your bolt paper as you wish. But if you come in here buffed to the start of the fight, and you're not familiar with the fight, you may actually get him into second phase. If you keep buffing, there's a small chance you're going to win. And I mean small. And when you don't win, you wasted 10 of each of these things, and you still need to learn the fight. You have the same problem. Move it, Hagrid. Look at him just wrecking those people. Glad it's not me. Okay, so now, since he's already started, this isn't the first time here, this is what I like to do. I like to run it underneath and out the back. I'm comfortable stopping and taking a hit. I'm comfortable with the range of that. I'm going to try to sneak one or two more, and I'm blocking on. You can see I'm getting staggered by his leg, just because. He's trying to grab us. 1, 2, 3. Broke his leg, but he recovers faster than anybody. So you don't get to do the old R1, L1 when you break his leg. You just don't. And now I have to heal, so I can't do shit. Still need to heal. Feeling brave. Dead. I probably should have dodged that the other way. I just get so fixated on getting to his back left that no matter where the attack's coming from, I tend to go that way. And now I said it out loud, so he knows it. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. So I want to show you a couple of attempts of this. We may or may not get to second phase. I don't know how long I will do this, but I probably will end up buffing to get through first phase faster. That guy's probably not happy to see me. We're wearing the same clothes now, pretty much. That's what I mean. You do the same boss run every time, but sometimes those things are in your way. Sometimes you get shot. I mean, sometimes every fucking thing that can hit you hits you. And you're like, what the hell? I'm doing the same thing. It's just an added element of frustration. So you don't have to fight him locked on. You're just going to have to free dodge all this stuff. I don't think your visibility is going to get too much different, locked on or not. Now with the hug move, I just kind of pivot and make sure I'm clear. I don't start striking until I know I'm clear. I like this one because I've learned to sneak one in there, pivot with him, because if you're on the side, you'll get caught with the AoE side of that shit. So I don't know what he's doing. Alright, aiming for back left. That hurts. All you really have to do here is watch this last one. Since we've already got hit by the first one is what I mean. And I'm moving back. I don't like doing this because he does different shit. And it's kind of hard to get into him once you're farther away from him. But I don't want to fight him at the fog door. I wasn't expecting that. That was actually pretty slick of him. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to heal. There it is. Just 2. Pivot, strafe, rotate, whatever you call it. 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Can you see what's going on? Because I can't. Need to heal. Just 2 R1s. He's powering up or whatever that shit is. 1, 2. I swung a third time. I didn't get it though. This is the idea, hanging out in the right spot on his back left to continue to get that. One, 2, 3. And it damages you just by being near him. That one I had to jump because I hit him 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can't see a goddamn thing. That's a different kind of grab. Grab just the same. That sucks. I went too far. Now I need to abandon that and heal, unfortunately. I could have probably stayed there, but I wanted to full heal. I didn't want to take 1 and keep doing that dance. Now I need to get back to him, and it's tough. And he will corner you. Now I need to heal and stay on his back left. Hit me. Alright, now we're in second phase. So the idea here is bolt paper. Don't get stuck on that shit. You can hit him once, maybe twice. I was really slow there. We're going to stay on his right. He's going to do this. If he does 3, he's going to follow with a giant sweep. If he does more than 3, he's not going to do it. Here we go. Sweep. Heal. Reset. Here's lava. Like I said, 1. You can actually hit him here. It's pretty, you know, once. 1, 2, 3. Sweep coming. Sweep. Sneaking 1 because we're getting more comfortable. Lava, we're in a good position. We don't need to heal, but like I said, we can't sit there and just beat the shit out of him. Big sweep. 1. Let him do donuts around you. Now I took a beast pellet right there. You can see you can't hit him in the back all the time because there's like some invisible wall. It has to be the side of him and you can't push it. That's pretty rare. Well, not rare. Doing the sweep after that is pretty rare. It's pretty cool. Full heal. Was hoping for not just 3. Because I have a beast pellet, I'd like to put it to work. 1, 2, 3. It's about as perfect as that can get, in my opinion. You have to watch your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I can heal here. 1, 2. That's Taco Bell mode, as it's called. We're carefully taking hits. We're not pushing it. And this is where the music gets fucking awesome. I know you guys probably can't hear it because the in-game volume's down, but it's kind of a masterpiece towards the end. Okay, so that's Laurence. I had a problem here for myself because I did not want to set out to make like a step-by-step tutorial. I don't think I'm qualified. It's a lot of work. So what I tried to do on this whole Blood Level 4 run for anyone that was interested or might need a little bit of help is give them a roadmap of where some things are and my general approach. You're going to have to get in there and figure all this stuff out to some degree. There's no magic answer. There's no magic tip that's going to make it doable. So instead of spending more time in the Laurence fight, I decided before we came in here, and I didn't tell you guys, if I had an opportunity to end it, even if it was first try, that's what I was going to do. So that's the end of that. I am beyond relieved. We are still Blood Level 4. Those are the runes we have. I'm sure glad I realized I had the Frenzy one on because there was a couple of close calls there. It's really hard to dodge him when he's doing donuts around you, not get hit by his hands, and not step into lava. And then as far as gems go, we still have the same gems. We got 1 by killing the Winter Lantern in the fishing hamlet. It's a cursed gem. The other 2 are the same ones. Yeah, so I'm pretty fucking happy with that because that means we're done. We are done with the DLC. We did all bosses in the DLC. We came here and stole this motherfucker's wristwatch. And we moved on. I think if I'll save a lot of that stuff for when we're done. We've got 2 bosses left, my good friends. You've been here with me this long. If you have, you are now family. So, let's recap one last time. We got Cleric Beast on the bridge. We got Gascoigne here. We got Amelia here. We got Emissary here. We got Ebrietas there. We got Bloodstarved Beast there, and that's Parl. And like I said before, I think one's missing, but it's because I didn't get the lamp in the abandoned old workshop, and I didn't get it on purpose. This is the witches. This is the shadows. That was Rom. This is one Reborn. This is Logarius. Why does that seem weird to me? Nah, it's not. And then this was obviously Amygdala, Mikolash, and Wet Nurse. Now we will go check our tombstone that goes to the DLC, just to be certain. You can see I didn't use half of what I thought I was going to have to use on Laurence. I think I'm getting better and better, which is fine by me. So again, we started here. We couldn't fight Laurence yet. We went to got the church lamp, and we opened the shortcut. We got Ludwig. We got the elevator thing. Then we killed ourselves. Just went and got Lawrence's skull, so we didn't have to go back there later. We went to the research hall, and we fought the living failures, which was awful. We went and fought Maria in the clock tower, which was going okay overall. I think I was able to show you guys some of the approach that I have to it. It was kind of funny because I mistakenly shot her and she died. Then we went through the fishing hamlet. That episode was weird because I was focusing a little too much on trying to explain like a tutorial thing. I should have just let it be. And then I wanted to experiment with killing that winter lantern to see what kind of gem we could get, and it went a little off the rails in my opinion, but overall it is what it is. We opened all the shortcuts and all that stuff. We did a couple of tries with Orphan, and then the video after that, we defeated Orphan. And it was a little bit shorter than these other videos, but I didn't want to go straight to Laurence. I wanted a little bit of a break. So we go back to the beginning, and we killed Laurence. So the next 2 bosses are the end. And I'm doing wonderful on blood vials. Bullets I'm doing good on. I don't need those, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those. This one I'm going to use probably on the Moon Presence, maybe on Gehrman, just because now I know I have 16 and I'm done with the game. Bolt paper I probably won't use. Those I don't need. Don't need any of this stuff. Can't wield all this cool stuff. What was over there? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's nitrous in the Whirligig song. Yeah, whatever. I wish I could wield that. BL4 would be easy with any of these. Or this. This is the weapon people told me they used on their Bloodborne 4, by the way. Liars. So I really don't have anything to buy. As far as what's needed. I want an even number because, again, I'm on that OCD shit. Okay, so that was just wasting money. It doesn't matter. And we got through the entire DLC. Look, we have 53 plus 10. We have 63 Beast Blood pellets. That's incredible. We're doing all right here. We're doing all... I won't need this anymore. The bolt paper, anyway. I barely ate a couple of those. Most of the ones I ate was early when you guys saw me accidentally sell my fucking blood vials. Instead of buying blood vials, I fucking sold the 20, so I ate some of those to get them back. I ate 1 or 2 here and there. I don't remember why. And then I have not used... I used one of these to get Gascoigne's armbands just for fun. And these things are going to give me 2 or 3 insight each. So doing a Bloodborne level 4 is a ridiculous skills challenge. If you don't have them, you have to build them. There's no way to cheat it. Like I said on episode 1, some people spend a lot of time in these chalices with their friends, farming overpowered gems and getting a ton of money so they can start their blood level 4 completely overpowered and with a lot of money in the bank. And we didn't do any of that. We didn't do any trick chalices for blood echoes, or we didn't farm any insight. We haven't had to farm it all, and I'll be really surprised if we end up having to farm now. The DLC was the hardest part, in my opinion. So you can see that by playing it smart, having a general knowledge of where things are, and planning a little bit ahead, even if that means running one place to go back later like we did a whole bunch of, but that's why I'm trying to get as much shit as I can in storage. I'm trying to get as much insight as I can in storage with the madman's knowledge. I'm trying to stockpile things like beast pellets, know where all the items are so I don't have to buy them. Because the people I know that have done blood level 4s, supplies are an issue. Blood level 4 becomes a farming challenge because you're burning through supplies too much. You don't know how to use them sparingly. You're not thinking ahead. You're not planning ahead, and you don't know where not everything is in the game. I don't know where everything is, but I know where a lot of it is. So with a little bit of forethought, a little bit of planning, you can end up in a position very similar to what I did. You may have, like, if you haven't done this as much as I have, you might have 24 of these right now, which is still fucking great. And again, if you're better than me, you didn't watch any of this, so nothing applies to you. So now what we're going to do is go fight Gehrman. And before we go near that fucking place, we're going to eat all 3 of these. We're going to make sure we have all 3 of these. Because otherwise you cannot fight the moon presence. One of my friends was doing a blood level 4. It dawned on me that I didn't see him eat these. So I asked him, I'm like, whoa, did you eat those? And he's like, I think so. And we had a little discussion like, okay, if you didn't eat those and you started the Gehrman fight and you died on purpose or something because you realized it, came out and ate them, would moon presence show up? And I don't think either of us know the answer to that. And again, Google exists, but we aren't doing it. So you want to eat all 3 of these before you enter the boss fight just to be safe. And it is going to give you 3 insight each one. So feel free to go spend that before you go in the boss fight if you'd like, if you need it for beast pellets or fire paper. Now these last 2 bosses, I don't know about Gehrman, if he's more weak to fire or bolt or either one. I mean, from my experience, I don't really use buffs on him. I'm trying to think back to my earlier days, and I think I've used both. I don't know. If that's, Google it. And then I'm equipping this mostly for the moon presence. So I've got a little bit of a dilemma on my hands because I've got about a half hour left. Totally doable, but when you plan, Bloodborne happens. Also, I'm trying to think from the point of view of helping somebody else that might need help. So, when you go trigger the Gehrman fight, after eating all 3 of the umbilical cords, you fight Gehrman until you're done, and when he's dead, there's a small cutscene, and you fight the moon presence. There is no breaks, there is no resupply, there isn't anything like that. So if you're struggling with Gehrman, and you have 2 blood vials, you're going to have to start the moon presence fight with 2 blood vials. So it can be strategic for you to just do your best. If you die, you don't lose anything, because whatever reward you're going to get from defeating Gehrman is now connected to the moon presence because you're doing both. So you're not going to lose any blood echoes if you die to the moon presence and go back to the dream, because you're just going to spawn right back out here and have to re-enter the fight. So don't worry about that. You do get a badge from defeating Gehrman that allows you to buy his clothing, I think, and his weapon, which is cool, but that's not the point. The point is, as soon as Gehrman's dead, that badge will teleport to you. It's not anything you can lose or not pick up. And you get nothing as far as reward for killing Gehrman, money-wise. It's only once the moon presence is done. So, what you could do is do your best at Gehrman and just let moon presence kill you. Go back to the dream, take a break, resupply your stuff, or just give it your best fucking shot. I just wanted to point out the fact that you're not going to lose anything if you willingly die, or you're so low on supplies that it's guaranteed the moon presence kills you, and you're like, oh fuck, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we ate all 3 umbilical cords. We have our beast pellets and fire paper ready for the moon presence. Maybe fire paper on Gehrman. I don't even want to talk to him. You can just hit him. Now, Gehrman basically has 2 modes. It's 2-handed long Grim Reaper mode, or short-handed with a pistol mode. Whatever way you handle Phase 1, you can handle Phase 2 the same. He does gain a couple of new attacks in Phase 2. When he's in one-handed mode, he gains a new bullet, that can parry you from across the map, and if he's anywhere near you, he will visceral you the same way we try to do. When he's in this mode, in his last stage, he gains a wind attack where he jumps up in the air and wind kills you, and he gains some things called super death. He can be parried like a motherfucker if you know the timing and what he's doing. I prefer this mode. I like to do little baity circles. One, I fired, but he didn't keep doing it, so. R1, L1. 1, 2, 3. He has his own 1, 2, 3, just like our buddy Laurence. I shoot him on the second one, because you can parry either one, but he's so far away. Oh shit, I gotta take the visceral to get the health back. I prefer to shoot him on the second one because he's so far away that I just prefer him to get closer to me before I murder him. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. You don't want to get rushed. 1, 2, 3. No big deal. I got stuck on him. I tried to dodge forward and I dodged right into his Gehrman nutsack. Yeah. Be aware of your surroundings in this arena. Try to learn the moves and the timing. He limps around, but he is very quick. That worked. That was what I was trying to do the first time. And then for me, when he goes to one-handed mode, he shoots a lot, and he's a little harder to hit because I play it safe. I don't just get super aggressive. R1, L1. Jump back. He jumped back too. Alright, one-handed mode. Just like Maria, he has that swoopity-swoop thing. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to shoot. I missed. Forward and right, usually. Oh shit. Now this one he always follows with a gunshot. Remember that. So when he's done with his hacking, he's not actually done. I just tend to go forward right a lot in hopes that I time it right so I can get a couple of hits before I move again. Sometimes I jump too early or too late, he moves too far, and we're too far apart for me to get a hit. I just accept it. Fuck it. See, I'm pretty far apart. I expected him to dash out like that. Forward right. We'll see. No, he moved. I went too early. You can parry him in one-handed mode. He's going to keep coming directly in my... Oh shit, I ran out of stamina. Damn, that's not a rare combo, but less common for sure. I'm glad I moved out of the way of it. I ran out of stamina. I tried to do the R1, L1 again after the second parry, and I didn't have any stamina, so I was just sitting there. Watch the gunshot. Bang! Oh, so you gotta be a little patient. There's better strategies for sure. I just play it safe in this mode. Now this one's similar to Orphan. It's a delayed backstab. It's quicker than Orphan's. I missed it. Oh, that was actually pretty fucking cool, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That's the answer. But yeah, so Gehrman is fairly straightforward. I think if you're having trouble with him, it's going to be you're too aggressive, number one. And number two is you don't understand his moves enough on how to dodge them. I have a pretty good understanding, but look, he did one thing that's a little rare-ish, and then that 1-2 swipe, and then he transitioned into long mode again to finish the combo. That's pretty cool. I wasn't ready for it. So I like to run to the middle, because he's not really aggressive starting. He is walking towards you, but he's not like charging you. Oh, I can't believe I messed that up. The game cheats. R1, L1, and I jump back just to be safe. A lot of times he does too, but the time you think he's gonna, he won't. I was late on that. Whoa! This one will kill you. Yeah. That one will kill you, my friends. And he has two different versions of that. Both of them start with that reach, grab, hooker attack, whatever you call it, and the most common one is what he just did. But there's one that saves your life. Sometimes he'll hook you in, and he crouches down and does that weird jump thing. So it's like, thanks, Gehrman, because you totally could have killed me, but you didn't. So yeah, all the stuff you're seeing in one-handed mode and two-handed mode is the exact same moves he's going to have in his last phase. The only difference is he gets a couple of new attacks, and his body is smoking, so you cannot stagger him out of things. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted the R1 to the L1. So, for example, like early in the fight like this, you can hit him, or you can still parry him in second phase. Don't get me wrong. But what I mean is, sometimes you find yourself, whoa, too close to him. So you can just hit him, and it'll stop whatever animation he was trying to do. Sometimes you can shoot him, and it'll stop his animation as well. Second phase, that's off the table. You can no longer do it. You can still shoot parry him, but you can't hit him or shoot him out of an animation. Oh, that went the wrong way. Game cheats. That was pretty cool. He's like flying in the air. I didn't mean to do the visceral. Sometimes it just, it happens. Alright, one-handed mode. Ooh, damn, that took so much of my health. I have stamina this time, I'm watching it. So that's real similar to the orphan scenario, but as far as I'm aware, there's not really an exploit where you can just do that to Gehrman repeatedly. I think it's kind of weird he did it 2 times in a row, 2 fights in a row. Ooh. Alright, let's try to get it this time. Nope, too early, just a hair too early. That's the parry shot. You see how the animation is different? It's weird, he like... Okay, two-handed mode. Super death. That's one of the new moves. He dashes to the side in a strike pose for a split second and he launches. There it is again. There's a couple of different ones. All you really got to do is move at the right time. As far as I can tell, direction doesn't matter most of the time. Obviously, if he moves in a straightforward line and you move straight backwards, you might get hit, but generally just moving is enough. Get him on the second one. See? Can't stagger him anymore. You can shoot parry him, like I said, but you cannot hit him so hard that he just goes, oof. He retaliates instantly. Parry shot, different animation. And he still has the other gunshot, by the way. So as far as we're in the second stage, which is the last stage, this is the only new move he gets in this mode, is the different bullet. You can't stagger him in any stage at the end, any mode that he's in. And he gets a new bullet here, and that's it. Two-handed mode, he gets Flying Wind and a couple of Super Death's attacks. Now this is his official we're in the last phase. Don't be anywhere near it. It is not like that other one we tried to backstab. There's a huge burst and it will one-shot you. And the radius is further than you think. Parry shot. We're patient. We're not pushing it in this mode. Parry shot. Kind of panic went towards him. I thought he was going to do another move, so he did one and I jumped right into him. I got lucky there. Got him on the way out. I'm okay with that. You're not going to hurry these fights up. You just aren't. Buff papers and beast pellets might do the job a little faster, but I mean, we're here to do this and do it right. You can see it's constantly, for me, forward right. Not always perfect, not always clean, sometimes 100% pointless. But safer. So I like this mode, we know this. 1, R1, L1. Now if you see him dash back suddenly, I'm dead. Fuck, after all that. If you see him dash back in two-handed mode last stage, And I'm not talking about you hit him and he resets and goes backwards. I'm talking you guys are face to face, nothing's happening, and he dashes backwards. That's when he's going to do the wind attack. He's going to shoot straight up in the air and very dramatically swing his weapon like it's a baseball bat or a stick or something. And wind is going to shoot at you. And the way I deal with that, because we haven't seen it yet, I don't know if we will, I do this. As many times as I feel like I need to. At least twice, but I usually do it until I know I'm clear. And that's another part of knowing where you are in the arena, being smart. Because if you're fighting Gehrman and blah, 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 and he goes up for the wind and you go, oh, I know what this is, and you do this, and you're against a wall, you're dead. So, Gehrman to me is not the hardest fight in the world. It's very easy to get one shot in this fight. Sometimes one mistake is all it takes. And it is a little frustrating mentally to put in the work. Dang it, excuse me. Like we did that round, being patient, trying to be smart, getting hit a little bit, but doing all right. And then just one thing at the end kills you. And that's all it'll take. See how he kind of stagger reacts? That's what I'm saying will not happen in second phase. You'll go boom, boom, and he'll be on the attack. So as far as when to fire, I don't really know. Like, I don't count. You might be able to watch this enough and figure it out. But it seems to be on the double swing one there. He swings, and he almost, like, as soon as he's done with the first swing. Sort of. Like, I don't know. That was a little risky on my part, but I was ready. Forward right. Gunshots. Now, same thing with the gunshots. As long as you're moving, I've gone left, right, backwards, straight into it. As long as you're kind of rolling at the right time, you should be fine. See, he also has the 1, 2, 3 in one-handed mode. It looks different because the weapon's different. He moves different, but the timing is the same as the two-handed mode where I was counting 1 and 2 and 3. It's the same. It's an instant retaliation. Here we go. I didn't get it. I guess I had my fill. I can't get any more. I got so many of those in 2 rounds last time that he don't want to give me no mo. Shit. Sometimes he waits and I move before he moves and then he does that combo. Oh. Starting to think he doesn't like me. Ooh, one-shotted me with the pistol because he got counterattack damage. Sick, bro. So if you're still at this point, no, if you are at this point in your blood level 4, you're about done. And you still are being uber aggressive and getting very frustrated when it doesn't work or not understanding why you're dying, like, I'll be surprised because it feels like blood level 4 humbles you. I told you guys in the very first episode, one of the first things you're going to learn on your blood level 4 is that you're not very good at Bloodborne. I meant it, not as an insult. I meant it also for myself. I hate this. I don't have any blood echoes. Get off my screen. It's just a distraction. Oh, shit. You can parry the first shot as well. I tried and failed there. I'm dead. Damn. I feel... For me right now, I feel like it's the weekend. It's like the last hour of work, and I'm already in my weekend brain. I don't really give a fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have done this right after Laurence, but the hardest part is done. It may not look like it at the moment, but really, Gehrman isn't that big of a deal. By comparison, of course, always. Everything in a blood level 4 is a big deal. And can be really quickly. I fired because I didn't know if he was going to do anything else. I'm dead. And as you can see, that hook grab attack is my weakest point in this fight. That's the one that gets me a lot. Even on regular playthroughs, I seem to get hit by that a lot. I go in waves, though. Sometimes I don't get hit with it for a long time. And then it seems like I forget the timing or something. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is stop narrating so much and focus. I wasn't thinking I was going to have to do that really on Gehrman. I kind of looked past him. Like I said, we got Laurence done, and my head is already done with this. So let me concentrate a little bit. It's going to be all the same stuff. Let me turn up the volume a little bit so I can hear his little grunty grunts. Oh, I jumped into him. You know how in the orphan fight, how the lock-on when he jumps over your head works to your advantage only in phase 1? It does not work to your advantage here. See, if you hit him on the first one, you're further away. I'm glad I got that because I wanted to show you that. That's why I hit him on the second one, so I have less room to cover. I was against the wall, so I am now moving. I tried the parry, I missed. I already knew I was in the 1, 2, 3 count, so I just took the hit, stayed calm, and moved on the count. Gotta take the visceral to restore that health. It's okay. Fuck these things. I hate that prompt coming up on the screen when I don't have any. What's the point? 1. Fire just in case. Alright, so he's getting me. I don't like it. Whew. Don't like it. Ooh, quick reaction. And that's the thing, you take a shot like that and you take a bullet, you're dead. Got him on the way out with the transform. I took that hit. I stayed calm and I still moved when I needed to move. I didn't panic. And we're breathing. Alright, not chasing him, not falling for that. Alright, it's not working out. But we're not going to get frustrated and change what we're doing just to be desperate. Yeah, see, we're ending up too far apart. I can't hit him. Oh, that's kind of bullshit. I mean, whatever. It hit me, but... yeah, of course you're going to try that again. It worked out so great for you last time. And you can see vials are a problem. I already have way too less vials than I need. So even if we got to Moon Presence, like, dude, no way. Yeah, it's better that way. It's better that way. So I'm a little bit surprised if we don't get Gehrman in this video, because I really was looking past him, and I guess that was a mistake. But like I said, after Laurence, I don't care. I'm in weekend mode. And there's that guy from Metallica again. So let's try to pay full attention. You guys are on your own. Entertain yourselves. I gotta watch and listen. Damn it. I should throw Molotovs at him or something when he's on the ground like that. That's what I do with gas coin. I don't want to do that. I might have sold them anyway. 1, 2, 3. Easy. One, two, only 2. Always expect 3. The second you move twice and think you're done, he'll do the third one. One, 2, 3. I took that for a second. I want to regroup. He's been constantly chasing me into areas I don't want to be in. So, strategic one there. Fuck. I didn't expect to get hit by the second one. I was trying to stay close. I guess it has a wide sweeping range or something, because I honestly didn't even see what hit me. Hitted. I don't know words. That's the 1, 2, 3 of that stage. You can see he is suddenly really aggressive for some reason. Like a lot of fights in this game, especially the later game. You no sooner start figuring it out, and then it's like, wait, who is this? Two, three. Oh shit. He fooled me. That was the 1, 2, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Alright. There we go. So vials are going to be a problem here. I might just do this anyway. Alright, cool. Wind. Back, 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 back. We're clear. I don't have a better super death. He fooled me flat out. I told you there's a couple of different ones of those. I'm not entirely sure if the launch time is any different. That one sure felt late. I dodged when I thought they all go, the way I always do. It could be that it's because I dodged into it. It could be because I don't have the timing down. I honestly don't know. I'll try this from the start this time. I'm not able to get one of those things. I went the wrong way. He swings so far beyond his body, it's almost like the hitbox is behind him also. I'm dead. Well, thanks for making it easy, dude. I guess the game refuses to let me beat Laurence so easily and get away with saying that shit that I did and then going to a fight that is usually 5 or less tries for me. And this guy is, this is a different Gehrman. But no excuses. We're just not doing wonderful. We're falling for dumb shit. We're in the wrong place. So the last video may very well end up being Gehrman and the moon presence. I thought for sure we would get Gehrman when we had a half hour. You know, a little bit of setup and then... I'm not going to go over there. Too late. One. He's just taking bullets from me at this point. Try one more. That's why you don't do that, folks. This is a tough Gehrman fight. I can't quite put my finger on it. I've seen all this stuff before. I did mention, I think a fight or two ago, that he's appearing to be really aggressive. Ew, it's just, this feels a little different. So I'm wondering if I just spent all my brain power on Laurence. But we will try again. Fuck. Shit. Bah. Shut up. No. 1, fire. The game's cheating officially now. You saw that. Yeah, you can parry any one of his 1, 2, 3s, but the problem is if you don't get it or the game doesn't register it. I went the right way this time, at least. He's so close that you're gonna get hit with it. 1. See? At least I got it. You can get your health back, but is that really what you want to be doing? Oh, I wasn't sure I got it. I mean, this, you can really, shit, I went the wrong way. Fuck! Alright, I can't talk to you guys. That's just the problem here. We're about out of time anyway, so I don't... Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to give me that on the second one. Maybe it's just the angle or the incline we are at. Watch the gunshot. And I recommend not chasing him into the corner. Wow, you can get one shot by that pistol quite a bit. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to stop it here. We're going to accept that we didn't pull it off doing Laurence and Gehrman in the same video. I'm getting too close on time for what I said I was going to do, and I don't want to keep getting closer on Gehrman or in that drug fiend phase of games where it's like, one more time, one more time. We're just going to let it be at that. And the final episode will be the next episode. We will go ahead and defeat Gehrman and the moon presence. I will take myself a little break right here, so I, can just kind of regroup, and then we'll have an actual legit final episode with the last 2 bosses that are required before we go to new game, and we'll discuss a little bit overall, and we shall be done. So, recognizing when we're at a wall. I'll see you guys in the next one.